1, 2, 3.
Hi everybody, well we're back for the next of our series on avoiding the roadblocks to entrepreneurial success. And because I really want you to be successful, I want to make sure that you don't hit any of the potholes or these roadblocks, and if you do, that you know how to get around them. I think you probably remember the first one of the series was about our mindset and the things that get in our way from our being successful, from what's between our ears, which was about one of the things that pops in my mind is about fear of failure, and fear of rejection. It happened to be one of the things we talked about last time. This time, we're going to be talking about when you don't have a plan. Having an unaccelerated plan, not just having a plan. Some people have plans. We put our calendar together at the beginning of the year. We make resolutions. We put together that calendar. But it's not really a very powerful calendar. It's really not helping us get to where we want to be. So what we need to do is create an accelerated plan. And let me tell you how to do that. First of all, I want to give you a quote that I just love. We first make our habits, and then our habits make us. So creating a plan and then following through with your plan is a habit. And once you get that practice, pretty soon it's not a habit anymore. You don't even realize you're doing it. It just becomes second nature. So you're setting yourself automatically up for success every day if you have a plan. And don't most of us just get bogged down because we don't know what our next step is? We don't know where to go now. So we get up and we think, I don't know what to do. So I think I'll just hang out in front of the TV or play games on my computer. So we don't really do that next activity. So some people might call that being lazy, or they maybe call you a slacker, but that's not what it is. It's because you don't know what the next step is. You haven't planned it out yet. It's so much easier to plan the night before for the next day than to wake up in the morning and have to figure out what you're going to do that day. Particularly if you're like I am, and I'm not a great morning person. So it really is helpful to kind of already have it laid out. But it's not just laying it out for tomorrow. It's laying it out for the next day, the next month, the next half a year. And where do you want to be by the end of the year? Where do you want to be by December 31st? We just happen to have entered 2014. Where do we want to be by December 31st, 2014? I have to inspire you to get this book by Ursula Mentjes, One Great Goal. I recommend this to all of my coaching clients because it really does help to be focused in on what you exactly want. One of the ways that I love to teach you how to achieve that is to create your own vision board, dream board, vision board, whatever you want to call it. But one that I did a long time ago looks like this. And I actually did this about 10 years ago. And it has my own feel to it, my own flair, and it has a lot of the flavor of the things I want in my life. And I believe in the power of a vision board because really, when you put it on paper, it all shows up. And the very first one I did in 1980, by 1986, I had everything on that board. Even though I didn't have one particular blouse that I had on there, a woman saw me when I was presenting. I mentioned I didn't have that blouse, and she came up to me after I finished speaking and said that she was the designer and that she was going to design that blouse, create that blouse for me and send it to me. So by 1986, I had everything on that particular board. So I can't encourage you enough to empower yourself in your future by doing this. Now this is one I did maybe a little over a year ago. And it really projects a mood that I feel now. You can see I'm moving forward. I have this, I'm bending, I'm leaning in to my future. And I happen to have some pencils on here. I didn't think about it. I had just finished writing a book or was in the process. It has colors I love. It has a feel that I love to be surrounded with. But I love the forward movement, the momentum in this. And when I look at this every day, it reminds me to keep leaning into my future possibilities. So I want to encourage you to do that. Another way to put the action plan together for yourself is to first of all have your big dream. Know what your big goal is. Reading Ursula's book, doing your vision board. Know what that big dream is. And then it gives you something to shoot for. My husband and I went to New York this past year. We went 7,000 miles in our new motorhome. If we hadn't known where we were going, who knows where we would have ended up. So we needed a destination to shoot for. Then we happily ran to AAA. They mapped out the trip. And so now we had our day-by-day destinations to get to that were sensible, how many hours you could put in. And that's what I like to do with my clients, and what I want to teach you is how to set up your strategies day to day. So you're going to determine, we're going to offer this to you. You're going to be able to go to my website and you're going to be able to download this. This is a structural dynamic chart. And this is a way for you to put your action plans down here and working upward towards your ultimate goal. Where are you right now? What's your current reality? Where do you want to be? Now you can do this for a month. You can do this between now and June 30th, or you can do it for a year, clear to December. I would recommend you do the one clear to December and then do more where you do once a month. That's going to give you some sense of urgency too, because you're going to put dates on there of when you want to accomplish it. The other piece that you can get is what I call my business and life dynamics and balance. And we want to make sure that we're staying in balance as we're on our journey. So here's the opportunity for you to divide in this sphere how many pieces that you want to work on this year. Try not to go over 5. 3 is a real happy amount. So what do you really want to work on? Do you want to work on your relationships? Do you want to work on your business, building your finances? Do you want to work on your health, getting out, going to the gym? Divide your life balance sheet up into the pieces that work for you. So those are things for you to start working on, to start creating a really accelerated action plan so that you can miss the potholes, miss those roadblocks, get to your target. It's so important that you do that. And then I want to just kind of end with this little quote. Hold on just a second. Here it is. Hold on. Bear with me here. Power habits. They will take you further than anything else you've ever tried. Activate them now to become unstoppable. And I guarantee that if you put these habits in place that I'm just talking about, you're unstoppable. Living powerfully. Go for it. Go for the gold. Don't stop 3 foot short. Isn't that what they say of the gold? Go powerfully into your future. Thank you for joining us, and I want you to just keep working toward bypassing those things that are stumbling blocks to your success. So, Claudia Cooley, Rev Up for Success, Claudia Cooley Inc. Bye for now.